Bitcoin has seen a major drop and we've been predicting this exact drop. Guys, I'm going to explain you exactly what most likely this drop is going to be and what we can expect in the near future. Then guys, next to that, Bitcoin has seen a decrease, this dump. We are seeing altcoins actually holding quite strong. So guys, all about that in today's video. With that being said, my name is Jeroen. Welcome to the Blockchain Today, the channel where you subscribe for daily crypto videos. Right now, let's jump into the Bitcoin price action, guys. But before we are zooming in right here on the Bitcoin price, let's take with every single one of us 1 single minute, scroll below this video and hit the thumbs up button, guys. That is so much appreciated and very important to get that engagement going over on the channel. And yeah, right now guys, I just want to start to talk off with the Bitcoin price action like we usually do, because what we are seeing right now is something we have been exactly predicting in the previous videos and also over on the member section, that we are going to see a shakeout of the weak hands before Bitcoin is going to bottom out and before Bitcoin can actually start this next uptrend. So what we have seen yesterday right here is actually quite a bullish sign. We are not seeing the reversal yet, but it's a very bullish sign, guys, and I'm going to show you exactly why this is a bullish sign. So let me, first of all guys, let me go to the weekly time frame. That is going to be important. Let's go to the weekly time frame. Let me get rid of my drawings right here and let me bring out the 20-month moving average. So right here, this is a moving average. Set it on 20, make it visible right here. So guys, what I've been saying in my previous videos is that every correction, every consolidation, we are ending that with a shakeout, which means that the price is going to drop, the weak hands are going to sell, the people who are doubting about Bitcoin, about Bitcoin's price, they are going to sell off. That will cause a drop in the Bitcoin price, and most of the time a drop below the 20-week moving average. But we are not going to see that weekly close below the level, because there are going to be a lot of buyers, a lot of strong hands who are going to pick that Bitcoin up, which will be the next fundamental base for the next rally. So guys, let's have a look what happened in 2017. Right here you can see consolidations, bam, shakeout below the 20-week moving average, next rally. Consolidation, correction, bam, shakeout below the 20-week moving average was the base for the next rally. Right now, the next one again, bam, shakeout below the 20-week moving average. The other shakeouts which were really close to the top, or which were getting close to the top, we haven't seen going below the 20-week moving average. But guys, this is actually could be a very bullish sign in the price of Bitcoin, and could tell us that this might be the bottom, and that from right here we are slowly going to get the momentum back, and we are going to go back into a uptrend, go into the next parabolic move, the next accelerated rally in the Bitcoin price. Then guys, let's go back to the daily time frame and let me bring out my drawings again. Let's do that right here. And I want to bring out the RSI as well, because RSI is one of the most important signals you can use right now in order to know what's going on with the Bitcoin price. And I might open another chart right here, because it's a little bit easier to explain what I mean, guys. This is the Coinbase chart, and here we can actually, here I can explain better what I mean. So Bitcoin is moving in this big sideways range I've been talking about, between the all-time high at approximately $65,000 and the support coming in at approximately $45,000, where we just had a touch with slightly above it. And as long as we are trading within this sideways channel, I expect altcoins to do good. So even in this drop, guys, we have seen altcoins doing quite good. We will have a look at that in a bit, but that is quite interesting. But what I've said is that, yeah, most likely we will going to see something like this, going to see a shakeout. That will be the final bottom, and then we will enter a uptrend, and eventually we can leave this consolidation channel and we can start a accelerated uptrend. But for that really to happen, guys, we also need to get the signals in the momentum indicators that we are breaking the resistance in the RSI and breaking the resistance right here in the MACD, which shows us that the structure, the consolidation structure in the momentum indicators is broken, a multi-month consolidation structure, and that we can really start something new, a new rally. And yeah, I think that might happen quite soon. If we have a look, guys, at the RSI right here on the daily time frame, that is also looking quite bullish, because we've set actually a double bottom formation on the daily time frame, but on the RSI we actually set a higher low, which is showing us that the bullish momentum is starting to come in right here in the price of Bitcoin. So I would say, guys, that the shakeout what we have seen so far is actually quite bullish for the price of Bitcoin. Then let me go back to the other chart with my drawings, and of course we have seen a drop, right? We have seen a drop. So we first want to see some strength in the Bitcoin price before we can really say that this was the bottom, right? We want to break some resistance levels, and yeah, we want to see some strength in this bounce that Bitcoin can continue this uptrend, and eventually we want to leave that consolidation phase, right? So right now the resistance above us is at approximately 50,800 starting. That is the level that I'm watching first. If we can break above that level can flip as support, that would be bullish. Then the next level I'm watching is approximately the 53,500 up to 4,000. And yeah, if we can flip that level in support, that would be quite awesome. And yeah, I think, guys, it is possible. It is possible if we are going to see that strength going back in the price of Bitcoin. And yeah, in the best case scenario, yeah, break the resistance on the momentum indicators. Then I do think that most likely this was the shakeout. This was the bottom we have been waiting for, which is needed for that stronger fundamental base for the next major rally, where the weak coins are traveling to the strong hands. Then, guys, while Bitcoin took that dump yesterday, we actually seen Ethereum going quite strong still in the Bitcoin comparative and going to our next target at the 78.60% right here, which is at the levels of approximately 0.096 Bitcoin per Ethereum, guys. So that is actually quite interesting. So, guys, when we have a look at different altcoins like Chainlink, for example, then we can see a lot of strength in Chainlink against Bitcoin, especially when we have seen that dump in the Bitcoin price occur yesterday, because most of the time when Bitcoin is bleeding, altcoins are bleeding even more. But in this period of the bull cycle, guys, that is not the case. There is a lot of speculation going on. A lot of altcoins are doing quite well in the Bitcoin comparative. And right here you can see as well, Chainlink in the Bitcoin comparative is just continuing in this consolidation period and just, yeah, basically preparing for another breakout to the upside to continue this uptrend. So this is actually quite nice to see, guys, that we have a lot of strength in the altcoins, even though Bitcoin has seen that drop in the price. We also see it in small cap altcoins right here. Silica in the Bitcoin comparative, we are still riding the uptrend on the RSI. And yeah, we are still looking quite bullish, still setting higher lows. Then, guys, DIA in the Bitcoin comparative, one of the altcoins that we have been trading, or that we are trading over on the member section on the blockchain today as well, is doing quite good and is looking still quite strong. Even though Bitcoin has seen that drop, we still hold right now above the 61.80%, and it looks like we actually just formed a higher low, and we can continue this uptrend in the Bitcoin comparative. So, guys, right now I'm talking about the bullish scenario. I think this is actually looking quite bullish for Bitcoin, seeing such a shakeout. However, let's also have a quick talk about the bearish scenario, right? Let's quickly go back to the Coinbase chart right here, because the bearish scenario in this case would definitely be if Bitcoin continues to decline and eventually we would see a daily close below the 20-week moving average. That would scare a lot of investors, guys, and that would be a very bad signal for altcoins. But like I said, as long as Bitcoin is trading within this range, I do expect that liquidity goes to altcoins. But if we really were to see a change of market structure where Bitcoin is getting a weekly close below the 20-week moving average, or leaves this sideways range to the downside, then that would be a very bearish signal for Bitcoin in the US dollar comparative. But especially for all the altcoins out there, you definitely don't want to have any position in altcoins if you are seeing Bitcoin doing such a action. So that would be the bearish scenario, guys. I just wanted to mention that I do think Bitcoin right now, even though we saw that drop yesterday, Bitcoin is looking actually quite bullish. This is something that we needed. However, I also want to point out the bearish case right here, and that would be if we were get that weekly close below the 20-week moving average, or if we were to leave this sideways range to the downside. But okay, guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed today's analysis, guys. please all make sure to scroll below this video and hit the thumbs up button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video, guys. And guys, especially leave that like if you think that we have been very accurate with predicting this shakeout in the Bitcoin price, that shakeout below the 20-week moving average, a scenario I have been mentioning a couple of videos ago, and I mentioned it a couple of times in my previous videos, saying that this actually was needed and also something we would normally see at the end of a correction and at the end of a consolidation period. Then guys, for every single one of you who's interested in taking the next step into the trading journey, you can sign up for my cryptocurrency trading course where you will learn exactly how you can create your own profitable cryptocurrency trading strategy based on your needs as a trader. Then guys, we also have the member section live over on the blockchain today, where you can become a member and where you can get exposure to market updates and trading ideas, trading setups that I'm taking with exact entries and exact exit levels. Then okay guys, I want to wish every single one of you an awesome day ahead, and I will see every single one of you in the next video.